For this project, I read The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, which is the first of the books in his Percy Jackson and the Olympian series of books. I was inspired to read it because I've had multiple copies of all of the books in the series in my classroom library before, and it's a book that a lot of my students have chosen to read and have enjoyed, so I decided that it was time for me to read it myself, and I loved it. When I was reading it, I noticed that it has some things in common with the Harry Potter books, but apparently there's like this huge online debate about whether or not it's appropriate to compare the two, and people have very, very, very strong opinions about it. Either way, there's a definite hero's journey type of thing going on in the book. It was a fun book to read. It had twists in it, some things that I kind of predicted would happen, but also plenty of things that surprised me, which kept things interesting. It also features numerous entities from Greek mythology that my students come across when they're reading the Odyssey, and now having read The Lightning Thief, it makes perfect sense to me why they enjoy the Odyssey and why they get excited when certain gods and goddesses come up, because they're basically characters that the students are already familiar with. Some of the mini adventures in The Lightning Thief also parallel stories from the Odyssey, but in a very modern way since the book was published only in 2006. So reading it gave me some new ideas for modern comparisons to draw the next time that I teach the Odyssey. So basically reading this book was definitely useful to me from a teaching perspective.